Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at one thing that pretty much every professional player does on any tour, and something that a lot of amateurs do the exact opposite, and how we can switch that to try and be more like the pros and improve our ball striking. So it's a really simple concept, but I see a lot of players struggle with it. So what it basically is, if we look at professionals, when they get halfway back, they're really wide, so they're creating a lot of width away from the golf ball with their hands. As they are halfway down, they are narrower, so their hands have came in a little bit more. Club has got more angle in it. Lag, if you hear people talking about that term, the angle between the club and the arm. And then they're wide coming through, and they've got a lot of extension in this halfway through position. Amateurs, on the other hand, or a lot of players, higher handicappers, they are narrow going back, they then get wide, and that would be like the casting movement. They lose all their angles, lose speed, and then they are narrow and chicken wing coming through. So complete opposite, and it's why a lot of amateurs struggle with ball striking and power and speed and everything like that. So what we can do is half swings to work on this and drill the positions without getting too technical and thinking about everything in too much detail. So what I want you to do is just do some half swings. You can start with a pitch and wedge or a 9-iron, and you're really going to feel as though you're getting your hands as far away from your chest as possible, halfway back. The club can hinge up, and what I would actually do is have you feel like you're really putting force into your arms and hands as you move back. And what that's going to do is your chest is then going to start moving, your hips are going to start to rotate, everything's going to start getting involved if you feel like you're really trying to get your arms wide. So put a lot of force straight that way to start the swing. What I see a lot of players do is they'll go really slow and they just kind of use their arms only, and their arms start to fold. If we can get force in it early, then it's going to get the big muscles involved here, and you'll see I'm nice and wide. So you can do some reps like that where you go fast halfway back and brace just to get in that position. Once you've done some reps like that, then what I want you to do is go halfway back and stop, and then all you need to think about is coming halfway through, stopping with arms fully extended. You don't even need to think about the narrow or hold and lag component, because that's just going to be a side effect to what you've done in the backswing, and then moving energy back towards the target. So we're moving energy away from the target quickly, and then moving energy to the target and getting an extension. And then the narrow component is going to happen more naturally in the downswing. So start with some shots where do some practice swings, halfway back, feel the width, halfway through, extended, and hit some shots like that. Halfway back, halfway through, extended. Hold the finish and check your arm position to see where you're at. So if you've done one and you finish and you're kind of here, you can immediately see elbows are bent, I don't have much extension. So then push it out into that position. Hips are extended, chest points to the target, and then just do some more swings to get that feel. And then that's going to train you to get wide, narrow, wide. And that will help your ball striking tremendously, as well as your power, speed, contact, everything, because it's something that, like I said, all the pros do it. So it's obviously a good thing. And even though every pro has a different swing or looking swing or technique, it is something that pretty much every single professional does, so we know it must be a good thing. So as always, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.